Hey there.
Happy holidays, everyone. I hope you're having a good one. How about you, Wooly? Are you having a happy holiday?
Happy holidays to everybody. Yes, yes. A Merry Christmas and a soon to be New Year.
Hey, I want to give a big shout out. I was talking about this on the last couple days of streams. I want to give a shout out to everybody listening to this podcast on December 26th of 2023 for not killing yourself yesterday.
Statistically, you overcame.
Statistically, it's like the second worst day of the entire year right after Valentine's Day. So if you made it to the 26th, you're good for at least 6 more weeks.
If you made it past Christmas and you're a dentist, that's like double points.
Oh man, fucking dentist. That was so funny to me. Well, I mean, tragic. Um,
A nice
when I
autocorrect.
when I when I
You
found
got
out
it.
the dentists were like way up there.
Not
Oh,
not the path that was chosen, but the path that was accepted.
sad.
For those who don't know, dentists, yeah, the stats are not great.
Oh, I fucked that one, didn't I? Oh man.
Awesome
Ah, well,
autocorrect. You caught it. There you go.
no, I caught it. Was it in time?
Sure was. We moved past into this brand new year of 2024.
Not quite. We're getting there.
Yeah, soon. So, yeah, some holidays happened. Did some things. I guess right off the bat. So shout outs. Punch Mom got me a very nice towel warmer, which is
Oh yeah.
a device that warms your towels while you're in the shower, and that
How,
is
how warm?
oh, it can get real spicy.
Oh yeah.
You can nuke if you need to. You don't need to, but you can. And that is just an evolution of the tech I've already shared with you guys. For those of you who probably weren't around a couple years ago or whenever I last brought it up, you want a free way to increase the S links of your relationship. If you happen to be living in a place where there's a dryer and washer in the same room as the shower, and your partner is taking a shower, you go in, you grab the towel, throw that in the dryer, let that tumble and heat up for a couple minutes so that when they come out, they have a warm towel. Instant XP on the relationship.
I thought you were gonna say hair dryer on the balls.
No, not quite.
I thought that's what you were gonna say.
Something slightly more pleasant than that.
Oh, that seems all right.
But yeah, you drop that on somebody unsuspecting while they come out of the shower expecting a cold moment, and they're getting a nice warm one. Bam, you've crushed
Yeah,
it.
you're right.
So
That's a good trick.
I've busted that out more than a couple times, and it was greatly appreciated. But the new place we have, the washing machine is no longer close to the place where we shower, so that has been impossible until now. It turns out there is a little thing you can throw your clothes in, even your underwear, whatever you're going to change into, and just keep it toasty when you come out of the shower. So fun tech, new shit I didn't know existed.
I didn't know that device existed until you mentioned it to me 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, there you go. That's what it is. So and if you are in proximity to a dryer, use this. Use this for free points. It's great. Got me one of those, and yeah, just kind of got back from the good old family Christmas thing where, of course, the loud, crazy chaos and antics that are to be expected. And and like the thing, it's funny too because there's like some new significant others and like babies and stuff, family members that are coming around for the first time, and we're just
Yeah.
and I'm just kind of like, hey guys, first time just witnessing the tornado of this family because for some reason they never learn. They always have it's all whenever it's time to like play games or do activities, it's always the most complicated series of games that require a bunch of steps that are just not easy to explain to a room that's half listening, so
Are you talking like, oh, the family's all here for Christmas. It's time for Catan?
type shit. Exactly,
Oh,
right?
you can't do that.
Yeah.
That's a rookie mistake.
I mean, literally in this case, it was like a homemade Family Feud, and it was just like, okay, but who remembers exactly the rules of Family Feud though? And the cards are there, and if you and like, there's moments of like, wait, are you allowed to talk now? Now you have to be quiet. Wait, when are you allowed? Like
I can't figure out like what order anyone's allowed to answer in Family Feud.
Yeah, so like after blood was fucking spilled It seems as if you are not allowed to consult with anybody unless you are stealing as the team once the other team has not gotten enough points to win. So it's just.
So is that the real rule, or is that a agreed upon house rule?
I mean, I don't fucking know, man. But that's how it goes. And yeah, again, like fists will fly at the Christmas tree. You know, you got or even like phone taboo, where you're like okay, in taboo you have to like have the word and not say the words that come underneath. But are you allowed to say like conjugated versions of the banned words? Or right, and like you're not allowed to use hand gestures, but like can you make sounds and onomatopoeia? And just like all these
impossible.
Where I'm just like, man, you know what's great? Cards Against Humanity. You know what's great? Just charades. Like, just
I want to play Cards Against Humanity with my mom.
Sure, fine. Then get apples to apples, right? That's
okay.
There. But ultimately, just like the keep it simple, one rule for the whole room to hear, and then not really fully pay attention to. That's what you got to do. You can't be having this complex thing that you're bringing in, trying to get everybody on board with Catan or fucking, or in our case, we had like House on Haunted Hill, which is a great game. And, you know, God bless, Punch Bomb is like, this game's super fun. Let's bring it with us to different meetups and she'll, and like try to introduce the rule set to a room full of people. And it's like, no one's going to sit and listen to a simplified D&D campaign under these circumstances between dinner and dessert, you know?
You know what's a game you can fucking play with like a large group of family members? Like Scrabble.
Sure. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Charades works. You mentioned it earlier.
Mm-hmm. Or
everybody kind of instinctually knows how to play charades.
I've gotten a few games that are literally just like talking points. It's like there's a podcast and they have a card game just called Are You Garbage? And it's just cards that are just like, hey, do you have a second freezer in your garage that your parents refused to get rid of when you were growing up, so they just shoved it down there and used it for like meat and other shit? Yeah, okay. Like just different.
Man, that's so fucking specific.
Exactly.
And yes, I did.
Yeah. And it's like they should have that shit was probably leaking. It wasn't good anymore, but god damn it, they were not going to throw that fridge out.
That freezer was older than I was.
Exactly, right? It's a great game, but it's like that's all it is. It's just a prompt card to talk about shit like that and go, "Damn, you were trash, bro." You know, and that's it. And you're like simple easy conversations, you know. And like that, you can't be anything that goes like more than 3 steps in with teams, especially where it's not the whole room, where people are going to be at each other's throats. Keep it fucking simple, guys. Yeah.
It's not about the intelligence, because you're like, oh, everybody in my family's intelligent. That's not about it. It's about getting the attention focused for long enough to learn the fucking rules. When there's nothing is more loud and chaotic than a bunch of family members you haven't seen in forever.
And then someone's gonna bust out some photos in the middle of you explaining those rules, and then everyone's looking at those to see. You know. So
the
yeah.
baby had a hat.
Yeah. Just be aware. But anyway, no, good times and whatnot. Brought home some oxtail ready to go. So
nice.
You got to do it. And it's it's funny because like, you know, Punch Bomb's definitely like, we had some feelers were put out of like, oh, it'd be cool to like be the ones that host, you know, people over for Christmas and do all that, and you know, that'd be a fun idea to a fun world to live in. And I'm just like, yeah, how's your oxtail? Man, how's your curry goat? What are we doing?
I watched hosting Christmas like grind my mom down into like dirt like for 15 years, and then my sister decided, I'm gonna host Christmas and it's gonna be the best Christmas ever. And she was so intense about like it being the best Christmas ever that she didn't eat a thing until it was like 8 p.m.
Yeah. That's how that goes.
And she was like she
passing
looked like
out.
she had fought someone.
Absolutely. Especially,
and it was immaculate, but everyone was like, "Hey, sis, sit down."
Yeah,
you can. She's like, no, the fucking pastry, the fancy pastry that I decided to make only for Christmas. I gotta watch it.
It is an all-day boss battle, and you're only at phase 2 when the people get there. You know, and then part of that too as well is you have to do the debuff beforehand, where every time something that you've been slaving over all day is out of the oven, you have to go, it's not very good, by the way. I missed on a couple things. I meant to go get some of this, or I was supposed to get some of that and I couldn't get it, so sorry about it if it's a little bit dry. And you just got to talk it all the way down.
It's incredible. What are you talking about?
It's the best you've ever had, and it's just like, nah.
They're like, well, you know, I could have sprinkled fairy dust on it. I should have gone to the store and got some.
Absolutely sandbag everything you bust out when you do. It's insane. So, much fucking appreciation to that endeavor. Maybe we'll get there, but let's start with training wheels. You know.